I just want to firstly say thank you so much for taking the time to watch or listen to this video, and I want to tell you how excited I am to have you here. I have a really exciting opportunity within this industry to be able to completely dominate the market, and I want to do this with you. So I want to talk you a little bit through what it is that I've got available, why I think this would be so beneficial for you, and what I think you could achieve from this, and also give you a little bit of a background in terms of me, how I've got into the industry, how I found the industry, and kind of what this opportunity can bring. So if anybody's watching this video and you don't know very much about me, just to start off with, hi, I'm Ray. My name is Ray Dawson. I have 2 children. I have Alex, who's 7, Belle, who's 4, and I'm 28 years old. Some people would say I'm a stay-at-home mum. I would argue with that and say that I am a stay-at-home businesswoman, and I'm going to talk you through how you can be a stay-at-home businesswoman yourself, okay? So going back in terms of a little bit about me, I left school when I was 16, I got my GCSEs. I started college, I didn't finish college. Didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life at all, and kind of fell into a career within the financial industry, which is essentially where I've spent most of my working career. I started at the age of 17 and worked my way through various different roles until I finished that position as a mortgage consultant, which is before I left. A little bit about kind of what I did. To me, that was the thing to do. That was the safe thing to do. That's what I was taught to do. I was taught that the best thing to do with your life is to go and to get yourself a job, to get yourself that security, and you know, to work your way through the ranks, to work hard, to give away most of your working week to somebody else, and to essentially build somebody else's dream. Okay, that's what I thought was the norm. The idea of being self-employed absolutely terrified me. I'd never heard of network marketing at all, so as far as I was concerned, you were either employed or you were self-employed, and I wanted that security, I wanted that salary, I wanted to know exactly what I was going to be earning every single month, to turn up at the same place every day, and to kind of go into life as a 9 to 5, essentially, which is what I did. And I spent years working in this industry. And it wasn't until I had my son, my son is 7, I had him 7 years ago, that I started to realise that my so-called plan maybe wasn't quite as foolproof as I thought it was going to be. Okay, so I didn't leave, but I went on maternity leave and suddenly realised that actually maternity pay is awful, and going from a full-time wage down to maternity pay, how anybody's supposed to survive, I have no idea. But on top of that, I separated with Alex's dad, so we went from having 2 full-time incomes to 1 maternity income, and I quickly realised that I had to get back into the working environment, that I just wasn't going to be able to survive. After a whole lot of battling with my employer, I managed to get part-time hours and go back to work. When I went back to work, I got back to a job where all of my bonuses had been stripped. They'd taken away my pension because of financial difficulties. And although I hadn't technically had a salary decrease, I'd lost out on a lot, and the things that we really needed to survive through the bonuses and the targets and everything else were completely gone. On top of that, I had to sit through various disciplinaries because I was a part-time person really struggling to make ends meet within my targets and everything else, like in my job. And if I had to take time off for my son or anything like that, because it was just me, I had to take the brunt of that. I had to deal with that and sit through disciplinaries and just the most humiliating things that I've ever been through, to be honest with you. There was nothing I could do. I was a single mum. I continued doing what I thought was the best thing, so I continued working. Luckily met my partner that I'm with now, and continued, and then I fell pregnant with my daughter. Again, I went on maternity pay, realised that maternity pay is awful. How are we going to get through this? And suddenly started to think to myself that there has to be more to life than this. You know, we can't keep living where we're borrowing from Peter to pay Paul every month. You know, things were so tight, we were giving up so much of our time. I never saw my partner because between us we were working 7 days a week. And so I made the decision to not go back into the financial industry and to become a stay-at-home mum. Well, I sucked at that, okay? I lasted, I think it was about 3 months until I realised that A, it just wasn't for me, I had to keep myself occupied, but B, we just couldn't afford it. We just outright couldn't afford it, you know? There were times that we were raiding our children's piggy banks to have to pay for bread and milk, and I remember crying and it just being horrendous and thinking to myself, this can't be it, that there has to be something out there. So I started to have a look. I started to look at different maybe college courses that I could do, university colleges, different apprenticeships, anything that I could think of to get us out of the situation that we were in, but nothing was really there to help. We either couldn't afford to pay back the loans or to get the loans to do the extra qualifications. We sure as hell couldn't afford for me to go and do an apprenticeship or voluntary work or anything like that. And this vicious circle was just going round and round, spinning completely out of control, and it felt like there was nothing that we could do about it. So I made the decision to go back into the working environment, but decided that rather than going back into the financial industry, that I would try something different. So I got another part-time job in a different industry, and I was awful at it, okay? I was absolutely awful at it. I hated it. And I soon realised that actually going from employer to employer, it does not matter what industry you're in, it's all exactly the same thing. Now, at the time, the worst thing ever happened to me, and I felt like my whole world was crumbling when my son had an accident and got taken into hospital. I was at work, and I literally felt like my world had come crashing down around me because I wasn't there. I had that moment where I realised that when that time that he needed me the most, I was nowhere to be seen. I was working in a job that I hated, that wasn't even enough to be able to cover our bills. So as I sat in the hospital that night with him, I emailed across my resignation, and I made the decision that enough was enough, that I couldn't keep doing this, that I was sick of being broke, but more importantly, I was sick of giving away all this time and not having that time with my children, not having that time with my family, not seeing my partner, and having to make all these humongous sacrifices that you just shouldn't have to make. So I resigned, and I went back to being a stay-at-home mum. Now, let me tell you now, it wasn't easy, it was hard. We had absolutely no money, our debt started to spiral out of control, and again, we felt like nothing in the world was going to be able to save us until this knock came, okay? And I'm going to say knock on the door, but it wasn't really. It was a knock in my Facebook Messenger, and it was a friend of mine that I'd met years ago who had seen the situation that I was in, and she'd offered me this opportunity to try and help me. Now, back then, I had no confidence, okay? I certainly wouldn't be able to sit and do something like this. I didn't wear makeup. I didn't know anything about makeup. I'd never even heard of network marketing, okay? I didn't like the idea of being self-employed. So to me, it was like, no, there is absolutely no way that I'm ever going to be able to do anything like that. But she believed in me, okay? And she kept talking to me. She kept encouraging me. She kept showing me what this business can do. Until in September 2015, I took the plunge and I started my own business, working alongside Unique, where I would retail their products, I would market their products, and I would start to bring money in. Now, when I very first started the business and the industry, did I think I'd be able to do anything? No, I didn't, okay? But all I knew is that something inside of me said that something had to give, that something had to change, and that nothing in my life was going to change unless I changed it. Okay, now 3 years later, I am creating this video for you because I have exactly the same opportunity. In fact, I have even more. Right now, there is an industry out there that dominates the market, okay? And it is an industry with a big fat piece of pie that is available to you. And what I want to do is I want to work hand in hand with you to show you this industry, but more importantly, show you what this opportunity can do for you as well as me, okay? I've already benefited from this industry. I've already benefited from this business. I work from home, okay? I am sat with you right now in my living room whilst my kids are at school, but if I get a phone call from the school to say they need picking up, there's a nativity, I need to do a school meeting, whatever it is, I don't have to speak to an employer, I don't have to sit through disciplinaries, okay? I completely run this business from home. And over the last 3 years, what I've gained is a lot of experience to help teach others to do the same thing, which is exactly what I'm here to talk to you about, okay? I have this opportunity to be able to show you what we can do for you from this business, okay? Because this business is limitless. It is absolutely limitless. And I am talking to you because there is something about you that tells me this would be amazing, that tells me that you would be absolutely incredible at this industry, at this business. And I know sometimes that all you need is that one person to say to you, I believe in you, okay? And that's what I'm here to do with you today. I am here to tell you that I believe in you. So I work alongside a company called Unique. Like I've said before, I've built my own brand called Monster of Lashes, and I've spent 3 years doing this, where essentially we market the products, we get paid for every order that goes through. We get paid every 3 hours, okay? It's 3 hourly pay, incredible. Okay, and then we are able to build this incredible life-changing business from home, from our phones. Right now, I am talking to you from my mobile phone, which is literally on like this little display thing, which is sat on one of my trunks that I've received from the company, okay? This is literally all it is. It's nothing fancy. It's nothing that anybody can't do, okay? This is something that I know you can do. Now, what is this business? Well, Younique is the fastest growing direct sales company in the world, in history, okay? It is an absolutely incredible company which specializes in skincare and cosmetics. Now, let me tell you now, you don't have to have any experience with skincare, with cosmetics, with even network marketing to start this business, because I'm here to help you, okay? But that's essentially what the company does. Now, the idea of the company is to make people feel beautiful, okay? Is to give people confidence. But alongside that, we have created this charity called the Younique Foundation, where everything that we do through Younique supports this charity, which helps survivors from sexual abuse go through the healing process, okay? It allows them to heal and to move on with their lives and teaches them to love themselves again. So this is what we do. Now, the reason that we chose cosmetics and skincare to do that with is because we believe that everybody is beautiful, but actually sometimes just having that right skincare regime where you feel like, you know, your face is flawless, putting that little bit of mascara on gives you that extra little bit of confidence, and that is exactly what this is all about. So essentially what we do is we help give people confidence, okay? And we do that via our phones, we do that via social media, we do that via seeing people on a daily basis. You know, majority of my business, I'm gonna say I've built through social media via this phone right here, okay? So in terms of what the company brings so much to the table. It brings the opportunity to be paid every 3 hours. It brings the opportunity to be able to be paid a monthly wage on top of being paid every 3 hours. It brings you the chance to be able to earn yourself a car bonus every month to pay for that vehicle or to pay for the extra bills or anything that you need in the household. It brings the opportunity to be able to make amazing friends, to meet new people, to just get involved in this incredible support network, okay? It brings the opportunity for you to be able to build your confidence at the same time, for you to be able to get access to training, for you to become a full professional, okay? For you to know the skills, to develop your skills, to learn so many incredible things for free, right? It's absolutely mind-blowing. It really, really is. It brings you the chance to travel the world. It brings you the chance to travel the country. It brings you the chance to do anything that you want to do without those restrictions, okay? It really, really does. And everything that you do in this business, you are rewarded for, 100%. You are noticed, they take notice, they appreciate what you do, and you are rewarded for your hard work. Now, there's a saying in network marketing which I truly believe in, okay? So when you're looking at the different areas of work and you're looking at being employed, you're looking at being self-employed, you're looking at, you know, something like network marketing, there's something that somebody once told me, and it's that network marketing isn't perfect, it's just better. And having spent 3 years in the industry building a business where I work from home and I have the time freedom that I need with my family, I have the freedom to travel, I have the freedom to just live my life and enjoy something, to have a career which I'm passionate about, it's better. It is 100% better. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm putting together a team of people to dominate this market, okay? A team of people who really want to do something. It's not even to take a chance, because there is no chance. There are no chances. Nothing in this is left to chance, okay? There are no catches, there are no clauses, there's no chances taken, but it's just to take a leap of faith in yourself and to try something new, because I have an incredible training academy coming up with a chance, like I say, to bring together this team of the best people to teach you how to do this, to teach you how to build your own business, and to teach you to do what I've spent 3 years doing, okay? And I'm going to do all of that with you completely free. Completely for free. There is no charge, there is no catches for any of that. All I'm asking for is for somebody to say, actually, do you know what? Yes, there is a big piece of pie available here right now, okay? And it has your name on it. That's why I'm talking to you, because I want to help you. I want to help get you that chunk of pie, okay? I want to help show you how incredible that is, and I want to show you how to build an absolute empire via your mobile phone or your tablet or your computer or whatever it is you want to do. This opportunity is limitless, okay? It's absolutely limitless. And I know that it has your name on it. I absolutely know that you have so much, if not more, to benefit from what I've already benefited, okay? And I want to talk to you about this. I want to talk to you about how to get you started. I want to talk to you about how we're going to take over the world, okay? With your makeup and your skincare empire. And I want to let you know that you don't need any training, you don't need any experience, you don't need any expertise, any skills, you don't need anything at all. Okay, you just need the willingness to try. And once you try, I have so much to show you. So after watching this video, I hope you've got a little bit more of an insight into what it is that I do, a little bit about me, and I hope that I've kind of piqued your interest because I'm talking to you because I believe in you. I am talking to you because there is a piece of this pie here with your name on it, and I want to help get it. I want to help get you that piece of pie. I want to have that conversation with you, and I want to get you started, start changing things, because there is so much more to life out there, guys. There really, really is, and I really want you to be a part of this. Okay, so drop me a message after you've watched or listened to this video. Let's get talking. I hope you've got questions. If you haven't got questions, I'd be worried, because I'm here to answer your questions. And I'm here to get you started and to show you what is available for you, and I'm really excited, okay? So I will speak to you really, really soon. You know where I am, my inbox, my phone, my whatever is always open. Contact me anytime, because I can't wait to go through this with you. Speak to you soon. Bye.